Happy Mardi Gras to everybody except Derek Carr, because he never liked Mardi Gras anyway. Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We never trade up.
If there was a path to give up 3 first-round picks to get Jaden Daniels, I would do it. And I would pick Jaden Daniels.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented to you by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marble. We got everybody here on Mardi Gras, Andrew, Dave, Kevin, Thomas running the show back in Poland. Hi to everybody in the chat. We got a ton of people tonight. We got JG, Who Dat Golfer, Oppenheimer as usual, Jason Champagne, Jerry G, ton of people. Thank you guys. Mexi Who Dat. We appreciate everybody being there in the chat tonight. On tonight's show, we are going to make sacrifices to the injury god to guarantee a great 2026 Saints season. We're going to give crazy early bold 2026 Saints season predictions. And for those of you who love story time, this is your Christmas. For those of you who hate story time, I apologize in advance. Kevin, it might be the longest story time we've ever had. I blocked off the entire C block.
Don't hype it like
Dave
this.
and
You're
Andrew,
putting too much pressure on me.
Yeah, Dave and Andrew did Mardi Gras together.
Like this.
So that should be fun. As always, if we reach $100 in donation, I will drink something horrible the patrons have sent me. Tonight, I got the coffee Kentucky whiskey. And, Andrew, this looks really disgusting. It's ice, frosty citrus.
Whoa.
It's 70 proof, and it looks really, really horrible.
Ew.
Thomas, how
70
far
a
are
lot?
we away? What's that?
Is 70 a lot?
Yeah, it's 70 proof's pretty strong.
No, that's
No,
35%.
it's
weak.
no, it's not weak. How far are we away from my crippled run?
All right, so
Raphael Bush, Fast Freddie Mac.
as you can see, 25 weeks to go. We can make it 24. We are on our 131-week donation streak, and can someone dethrone the King Oppenheimer from another MVP?
Crying out loud. Crying out loud.
Yeah. Yes. Please do that. By the way, I want to give Kevin, we always say we want to give the people a tease. We want to give them, we want to promo, we want to do a plug. I want to say we had the most contentious behind the scenes we've ever had. You want to become a patron. Contentious yelling, screaming,
arguing,
slurs were
Making it
discussed and debated.
I don't know if I would say
What is with Ralph like overselling?
Yeah, Ralph. Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin and Ralph don't even like each other anymore.
Yeah.
You know what you did,
Hey,
Ralph.
man.
You know what you did.
Left and right.
This is
I
Southern
gotta sell. I
Charms. Southern
I'm like a
Charms,
used
Real
car
Housewives, and Summer House all wrapped into
All
one.
wrapped into one. Yep, that's right.
All right. So here's the thing. We were listening to Nick Underhill's podcast, and I like Nick, and he did a topic where he said you could pick one Saints to be healthy all year, and that was fun. But I thought it would be more fun if we did that topic, but raised the stakes. So here's the thing that we're gonna do. You can pick one Saint to have the best season of their career. But in order to achieve that, you must sacrifice one Saints starter to the injury volcano. So, like, if you want Tyler Shuck to have a career year, that's cool, but you got to throw a Saints starter into the volcano, and they never come back. So,
hey, does it have to be a Saints player? Does it have to be a Saints player?
Yes, it has to be a Saints player.
Because because Ralph, I found this ancient painting, and I don't see a Saints player on this painting, man.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Thomas, I had like a list of to-dos for you that I sent you, and this was not on the list. And you probably spent like hours doing, but
This
they probably
one-
drained every lake in Poland to make
It
this.
looked like the most important task to me, man.
For those of you that are listening after the fact and can't see this graphic, it's basically I don't even know if this is like historically relevant. I don't know. Is this a picture that we should recognize from something?
I don't know.
looks
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a picture of Mickey Loomis kind of standing over me, Kevin, and Dave, and we're all holding down Ralph, who's basically at the altar. And you've got Nick Underhill, who looks like he's holding maybe a wooden
a
stick.
club.
A wooden club.
Yep. And he's about to beat Ralph into oblivion, maybe chop off his head. So yeah, look, this picture looks very much like it's Ralph being the one sacrificed to the gods.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Great. I'm getting clubbed to death. I'm like Joe Pesci in the cornfield in Casino, getting clubbed to death by Nick
I have
Underhill.
no idea what the hell is going on.
So here's the thing.
We're getting clubbed to death. We're getting clubbed to death.
So I'll go first.
I'm still not sure I follow.
I want Alvin Kamara to have a career year. People
that's a
are
good
giving
one.
up on him. They want Jeremiah Love. They say the running game's terrible. Alvin Kamara's old. They shouldn't have paid him. Blah, blah, blah. Alvin Kamara, career year, 20 plus touchdowns, like 2,000 career year, offensive player of the year. That's what I want. And in order to achieve that, I'm going to throw Cesar Ruiz into the injury volcano. It's safe. I'm creating better offense. I might have improved the offense by leaps and bounds. I've got a great running game, and I may have improved guard just by throwing Cesar Ruiz into the volcano.
Nice.
Right.
All right, I'll go next. First of all, let me just say I hate this. Like many things that Ralph comes up with, this game is stupid. I'm on record as saying this is, well, I'm not going to use the R word. I almost threw that out there just to upset Kevin. Just to throw Kevin a curveball, but I won't say it.
Hey, wasn't it Nick Underhill's idea, Ralph?
Yeah. But this game is stupid. Like, we haven't even had free agency or the draft yet. So, like, I don't even know if DeMario Davis is back on the team. I don't even know if, like, it's like we don't know, like, what the roster is. So
You could be aggressive and say he's not going to be on the team, and then he could get hurt, and he could screw over Dennis Allen. That could be a win-win-win all around.
This game is stupid. The timing's all wrong. And I remember we did it last year, and I'll say the same thing I said last year. Like, Cam Jordan having a career year is totally unrealistic at this stage of his life. Like, he's not going to have like 18 sacks in a season, but he's a Hall of Famer. And at his best, he was like one of the best defensive ends in the league. So if you're asking me who gets a career year, like, this is totally unrealistic. But the answer is obviously Cam Jordan. You basically get like the best edge guy in the league if he has a career year. So that's this game is stupid, but that's my answer. It was my answer last year. Now, I will say that was my answer last year, and I won't say he had a career year, but he certainly had like a mega resurgence. So
Yeah.
if we could get another like mega resurgence year from Cam Jordan, that'd be pretty good. So
He had a late career year.
yeah, right.
Late career revival.
So I'll take him, and then if I'm throwing someone into the volcano, like you're kind of like you're willing to sacrifice like a marginal starter, right? So
Yes.
I guess like let's throw Pete Werner in the volcano.
Oh my! Wow.
Pete Werner's a nice player, like he's pretty good, but like I don't know that like he's critical to wins and losses. And you got Stutzman. If DeMario Davis comes back, I mean, we can find a linebacker that can give you 90% of Pete Werner, I think. So yeah, I'll throw him in the injury volcano.
All
right.
It's pretty rough.
Can I
Kevin,
go? I'm ready.
Dave, go
you
ahead.
can go.
Well, I was gonna say, look, I think Andrew's got the right line of thinking here. If you have to pick somebody to have a career year, you want to pick somebody who's already had an incredible career year. That way, what you're gonna get, and you're gonna get something that's even better than that. So Andrew took Cam Jordan. I don't know, Ralph. All your mumbo jumbo. Did you take Alvin Kamara amongst after all that?
Yes,
I don't remember.
Alvin Kamara career year and Cesar Ruiz into the volcano.
I think that's both. I think that's both right. I think those are both great picks. So I mean, honestly, like I would go with. I'm trying to think of other guys on this team who have had incredible careers.
Kai Kroger is very popular.
I mean, like I would maybe go with Demario Davis. Like if we had Demario Davis as a linebacker and he has a year that's even better than what we've seen from him, like that would be that's going to help. That's going to be a big time help. So I'll take that. And then again, look, if we're talking about people we have to sacrifice to the guys, I'm going to throw somebody that I feel like is already going to get injured anyway. So I'm thinking like Eric McCoy, like whatever. Like and again, and like to Andrew's point, like it's early. I'm not even sure what Eric McCoy's contract status is. I don't know if he's even going to be on the team next year, but like if he is, or if he's still under contract, like he's going to get injured anyway. Let's throw him in now. Let's get this over with.
But Dave, that might be a reason why you should pick McCoy to have a career year to ensure that he doesn't get injured.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think you might have played this wrong, Kevin. I think you want to put that maybe in your pipe and smoke it, maybe, but I won't speak for you.
Let's see. Now, when we say career year,
it means the best year of their career. Jesus Christ, we don't need to overanalyze this.
No. What I'm thinking is, does this mean that they are having, like, if it's let's say it was Cam Jordan. I'm not picking Cam Jordan, but let's say it was Cam Jordan. Well, that's tremendous. Let's say it was Cam Jordan. Does that mean one more tackle or one more sack higher if it was a running back? If it was Kamara, one more yard than their highest?
Everything they've ever done, every category they've ever had, career highs.
Okay, so then I will then have to take off those two guys there, and let me make sure then that I've got, okay. You know what?
Before Kevin answers, I have a bone to pick with Andrew. Andrew, do you not like the game because the question is stupid, or was it too early in the year? Sorry, Kevin.
Kind of both, honestly. Because, I mean, I would say that the timing annoys me the most because, like, I don't even know what the Saints roster is. Like, Cam Jordan could announce, like, it's been fun, New Orleans, and he retires tomorrow. And, well, Andrew's answer was dumb, right? So, like, I'm now exposed to that, and my credibility is ruined. Thanks for that, Ralph. But also, like, the game is stupid because it's like, Cam Jordan, like, my answer is so unrealistic. Like, he's not having a career year. Like, there's just no way he's having his, 19 sack season at 38 years old. So I just think, like, a better way to phrase it would have been, like, instead of career year, it would have been like you can guarantee that one player won't get injured the whole year and have a great year, right? Like, relative to their realistic ability.
I want to dream big.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I want to dream big.
That's my answer. Kevin, you go.
All right,
Kevin. Good, proceed.
All right. Well, during that delay there, I ended up changing my mind. I was going one way, and I decided to go another, and I thought of what Andrew and Dave were alluding to there about taking hello, Dave's daughter. I thought about...
She's wearing a Descendants Zombies t-shirt.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to take a player who is injured and give them a career year. I'm going to take Justin Blackman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or Julian Blackman. Sorry, Julian Blackman, not Justin Blackman. Why did it say... Turned into Ralph there. Julian Blackman. And say he has a career year. And in terms of people who I'm willing to throw off the mountain into the volcano, can I say Kendra Miller?
Jesus,
No, because he didn't play. He didn't play 50% of the snaps.
Okay, then I'll go with Kai Kroger.
Yeah, I mean, actually, so Kevin never disappoints because that was an absolute.
Isolate that sound, Tomas. I need to send that to every woman on the dating app. Kevin never disappoints because his first answer was absolutely awful. Like this fringe safety that's on a 1-year deal and has never really done much in his NFL career. I mean, he's been decent. Like for Kevin to be like, oh yeah, that's the guy that I want to have a career year. Like there's so many other guys. Like he could have said Taysom. He could have brought Taysom back and given Taysom a career year, but no, he picks this like kind of ho-hum average safety, and that's what he wants. So not only does he give the worst possible answer on the front end, but then on the back end, just when I've given up on him, just when I assume like there's no hope for Kevin, nothing that he says is going to have any football value whatsoever, he turns around and he gives the best possible answer to throw someone in the volcano in our worst in the league punter that somehow this coaching staff refuses to admit is awful. And so maybe, just maybe, an injury will force them to get us a new punter. So thank you, Kevin. Like, you completely redeemed yourself and gave a perfect answer on the other side.
Well, I think it's actually I think it's going to end up being a bad prediction. I won't say bad answer, but I think it'll end up being a bad prediction because I don't even know if he's going to be the punter on the roster next season. So, I mean, like, yeah.
Kevin's doing for Kellen Moore what Kellen Moore needs to do himself. Get rid of the punter.
Well, this is what happens when Ralph interrupts me. Is I end up changing my mind from my original answer, which was going to be Juwan Johnson. My original answer was Juwan Johnson, and then I was just like, no. Let me pick the injured safety who we traded for.
Signed him.
Whatever. We acquired him, and then we and then he just gets hurt, and he ends up doing nothing all year.
Juwan would have been a much better answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really like the punter answer because I can't trust the Saints to get rid of Kai Kroger. They've proven that they are completely fine with having the worst punter in the league. So I have to count on Kevin to throw him in the injury volcano to have any hope of a punter that's maybe 31st or higher in the league. So,
it's true.
Yep.
It's true. Is there a person besides kicker, punter, and maybe Cesar Weed? Is there I feel like this team, Kevin, has become very likable, and we don't have many people on the roster that we openly dislike. We're 2023, 2024, we had a decent amount of people we openly disliked. Is there any players besides Ruiz and the punter that fans you think openly despise right about now? You can't say Derek Carr because he's not really on the roster.
He's not on the roster.
Well, wait. I mean, do you mean guys that are on the team?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Miller, maybe.
I think people are annoyed with Kendra Miller. I don't know about despise.
Yeah. I just, Jason David level, vitriol. We don't have.
Yeah. No. I don't think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ruiz is bearing the brunt of it, honestly.
He just took the baton from Andres Pete, just straight handoff. Thomas, give us a donation update. Where are we?
All right, so we are only $30 away. We had 2 donations. Wow. One from Huda Gofe via Super Chat with the message, Chase Young career, Kai Kroger sacrifice. Done. Not a bad idea. And also
Chase Young would be a good one.
Another $20 donation via Stream Elements. Best way to donate! ! Donate in the chat, guys, with the message, off-season Ralph topics are worse than Kevin's shirts.
By the way, it is a maroon shirt, in case you were wondering. If you're listening and not watching.
Good catch.
Kevin
Good
is,
catch.
Kevin is in fact wearing a maroon shirt.
Confirmed.
And
I
his
feel
nose
like-
is maroon.
He's not even trying to deny it this time.
No, because it is a maroon. This is actually a maroon shirt, and I just picked it. I put it on this morning, not even thinking about the podcast tonight. I'm just like, all right, this is clean. It's going on.
I feel like that was a donation from either Andrew or Dave, and they just wanted to take a shot at me and a shot at Kevin all at once.
I think we should have a Kevin Day where all of you wear a maroon shirt or something.
I love it. Yes.
That's
I'll
hilarious.
have to buy a maroon shirt because why would I own anything in that color? But I will do it. I will buy a maroon shirt and I will wear it.
We should do it on my birthday, and we can do a live stream for Saints Free Agency, and we can call it Maroon Shirt Monday.
Maroon shirt, man.
Well, I can get us cowbells from the Mississippi State guy. We could turn it into a Mississippi State podcast.
I don't like that.
Oh, gross.
Mississippi State.
I don't like that at all.
I'll tell you what's not gross, and it's amazing. That's Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. It is a strawberry-flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled in the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidewhiskies.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. All right, Andrew, if you hated topic 1 because you said it's too early, we don't know the roster, they haven't had the draft, we don't know the composition of the team.
Love this one.
You hated the first topic, you're going to hate the second topic even more. Because we're a week late because Thomas wanted us to do crazy early, bold 2026 Saints season predictions. But Dave demanded we wait a week because he wasn't given enough time to think about it. So we delayed it a week for Dave. And now we're going to give crazy 2026 season predictions.
Did I already submit this to you, Thomas? I don't even remember.
No, but you don't need to submit it, man.
Okay.
You just need to say it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kevin, do you have one? You can go first. You can lead off.
All right. I've got one. So I believe that whoever the Saints take in the first round, that means whether they trade down and say go to the end of the first round, or if they got, God forbid, trade up or stand pat, whoever they take in the first round, in fact, scratch the first round. Whomever they take first, they could trade to pick 33. Whoever they take first is going to be a finalist for NFL Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
Hey, Tomas, check the timestamp on this.
That's such a vague...
Back-to-back epic drafts from Kellen Moore. I like it.
It's good. I mean, Kevin, I know you're not going to give a position, but what position, what side of the ball do you think would have a better shot for the Saints at pick 8 to be a finalist for Rookie of the Year?
I think if they picked up Jeremiah Love, that's a sexy, like, again, if they make a sexy pick and the guy delivers and the rushing game looks better and the Saints are in playoff contention, and shit, if they're either in playoff contention or make the playoffs after the final week, I could absolutely see that happening. If they pick, let's say they're at 8 and the fella from Texas Tech, what's his name, Bailey, if he's there and they take him and he ends up getting 9, 10 sacks in his rookie year, why not?
Oh, we got another donation. Thomas, did we just? Oh, that's good. Thank you, guys. So here's my prediction. I was gonna do a similar one to Kevin, but I'm not. I was gonna go like halfway. I'm going all the way. So Drake May in his second year almost won the MVP. Matthew Stafford barely clipped him. Tyler Shuck is going to be your 2026 NFL MVP. And so many people are going to have to tie themselves into knots because they don't want to admit that they were wrong about the Saints' 45-year-old quarterback being good, that it's going to be hilarious, and the cases against him not being MVP are going to be hilarious. From Nick Wright to Mina Kimes to Ryan Clark to all of them. The only person in the media, in the national media, that's going to be like, yes, Tyler Shuck should be MVP is Louis Riddick, because he was right about Tyler Shuck all along. That's my bold prediction. Tyler Shuck, MVP 2026.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, Ralph. That's preposterous. It won't happen.
Of course it is.
I can't even take you seriously when you say that. And I love Tyler Shuck. Like I think I'm very hopeful that he's going to have a good season. But let's get out of.
I mean, look, Ralph, you could have just said, I think he'll pass. Hang on a second. Let me just look up what he ended up.
Just say like he make the Pro Bowl, like Shedeur Sanders made that this year. Like
right. I mean, look, you could have said he will pass for over 4,000 yards.
There you go.
That's no fun. That's no fun. Thomas, check the timestamp.
Yeah.
I'm going. Hey, Tomas, check the timestamp on this.
You know, Ralph, he likes to swing for the fences.
I swing for the fences. Right.
I'll go next. I think I'm swinging for the fences a little bit here.
All right.
This is not really a Saints prediction. It's like Saints adjacent. It's Saints related, but it's not the Saints technically. I think this year Atlanta is going to completely implode. I think the quarterback situation isn't going to work out for them. They don't have a first-round pick, correct? And correct, they don't have a first-round pick, right? Yeah, they don't.
They do not.
I just think like their new coach Stefanski, like I think he's going to overuse Bijan Robinson. He's going to get hurt in like week 2 and be out for the year, and it's all going to come tumbling down like a house of cards. I'm going to say the Falcons get less than 4.5 wins in 2026.
Wow. Does that the only
Tomas,
I love this.
Check the timestamp on this.
I love you completely going off road with this prediction. I love it. But do you have a little bit of fear that if your prediction comes true, they'll get Arch Manning? Would that be a little bit like if we're in like November and you're like, ha, my prediction became true. The Falcons are 2-11, and you're like taking your victory lap. Will there be a little thing in the back of your mind, but like, oh my God, they're going to get Arch?
I wouldn't even flinch. I operate, Ralph, in this reality where my convictions about the Falcons being awful border on delusional, and I just have relentless faith that they will always find a way to botch it. That no matter what, they will always step on rakes. You could give them Joe Montana paired with Terrell Owens in his prime, Tony Gonzalez at tight end, and Bo Jackson in his prime. And they would find a way to botch it. They would find a way to blow it. They always do. They always will, because it's the Falcons. So, no, they'll ruin Arch Manning. No doubt in my mind. So I would not even flinch. Doesn't scare me at all.
JG says, rise up to fall down.
GG.
Thomas, give us a quick donation update.
All right, so we had one new donation from General Trade Down, and he says, if Saints trade down, will Kevin wear maroon shirt all season long?
Tomas, check the timestamp on this one. If the Saints trade down in round 1, I will wear a maroon shirt all season long when we're doing the podcast.
All
Hey,
right.
Tomas, check the timestamp on this.
Also,
I don't care. I don't care.
So basically, if we trade down, it'll be like last year. It'll be like last season. It'll be the exact same.
yeah, nothing's gonna change, man.
So what you're saying is nothing will change.
And he won't wash it. Wild in the chat.
Listen, I was going to say that. In the event that I forget to put it on, I will go and grab the closest maroon shirt I have and put that on. I don't care if it's in the hamper or not. I will wear it for the show. Yes, every episode during the season, all season long.
Now, I got to be honest, Dave. I would have been very excited about the prospect of Kevin, about the Saints trading down and what that would mean for Kevin. I'm starting to feel a little bit less based off this promise. Yeah.
Dave, could you make Kevin like, this is my maroon shirt? Could you make him one and ship it?
Yeah,
could. Or like generic maroon shirt, and he has to wear it.
This is my unwashed maroon shirt. Yeah, I could make something that says that.
Thanks.
Or the Saints traded down, and all I got was this maroon shirt. Something like that.
I like that.
That's the winner right there.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the winner right there.
All right. So
wait, Ralph. One important question from the chat from Wild. What's with the hiding with Dave and his glasses for a while? Does he sell weed or something?
No, my wife beats me. Look, I know none of you guys are paying attention on this podcast, but you totally skipped me, and I haven't given my bold prediction. Great hosting, Ralph. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right.
I especially love it when you interrupt my turn to go with a prediction update, which you know I love. I love prediction. I mean, with a donation updates. You know I love a good donation update. Can't miss it. All right.
Quick, someone donate. Quick.
Yeah.
So we can do the drink while Dave's talking.
It better be for over $100 if any noise is fucking made while I'm goddamn talking. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Oppenheimer, this is your moment. You can make your. Anyway, I have two bold predictions. One's wild. Well, one's
you can't just go with one.
Well, one's wilder than I'll let you guys. One's wilder than the other, and I'll let you guys pick which one you can assign to me. And one's really more of a parlay. One is that the Saints make the playoffs. That's the first half of the parlay. That's the first leg. And the second leg is that come the playoff time, when the Saints are in the playoffs, and I'm relying on Kevin here. I'm putting my eggs in Kevin's basket. So this is where it gets risky. This is where it gets risky, and this is where I'm asking you to take that risk into account. Kevin will also Saints playoffs. Kevin 3-month plus long relationship by January. Okay. Yes, exactly. Now you're seeing. Yeah, we're out on a limb here now, boys. Come take this walk out onto this very, very thin and fragile limb with me. Okay, that's my first one. I'll give you another option. The second one is this limb may be more fragile. Maybe more fragile.
Wow, more fragile than that. Jesus.
This is my I know. It's hard to believe. This is my second prediction. The other opposite. This one. Kendre Miller dressed 17 games. Dressed 17 games.
Dressed in what?
I mean, shit. He can be in sweats on the sideline.
A maroon shirt.
Pants and a jersey. Pants and a jersey. I think you made my son laugh with that one.
I think,
he'll be in pads and a jersey because he'll be traded somewhere.
Chuck winning MVP is starting to feel more
realistic
less
by the minute.
preposterous. Yeah.
He'll be dressed. Wild 291 says he'll be dressed on the sideline in a maroon hoodie. Oh my God. Dave, I apologize. I was really mad at you when you said, I need more time. But you came through and you blew everybody out the water. When the next time you request more time, I won't make fun of you because you nailed it.
Yeah, I like that parlay.
Well, you literally, sorry, I got distracted by my wife there. We're planning for Mardi Gras Day tomorrow.
All
We're
right.
actually we're doing like a full Mardi Gras thing tomorrow, like where we go downtown and get dressed up.
Yeah.
Well, last week, you literally texted us like 2 hours before airtime. You're like, oh yeah, we got to do it. And I'm like, look, if you give me 6 hours, I could probably make that work. But 2 hours as I'm just getting home and, eating dinner with the family or whatever, just not good timing. Not good timing.
And I reminded you in the morning, Ralph. What the hell?
Yeah, well, what do you want? I'm busy sometimes.
Dressed in
All right.
what?
So, the Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Play Take It to the Top.
All right. $10 away still.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer Nolan to be seen. Is he gonna get dethroned?
Kevin,
That golfer is in the lead.
That mother is lurking like a son of a bitch. I know he's out there. He's just
He's
waiting.
working like shark in Jaws.
Yeah, and it's smart because he doesn't want to donate early and then make himself a target. He's just going to wait, and he's going to see what the target is and what he needs to donate, and then he's just going to top that. He's no idiot. I hate to say it.
But I don't know if
I hate
he's
to
he
say
might
it.
have like
He
Taekwondo.
might be the smartest thing that ever came out of LSU, to be quite honest with you.
Whoa.
Wow.
He's pulling an LBJ. He's going to see just how much he needs to put out in order to win.
Kevin, I just remembered we used like 2 questions that people ask, and now I'm worried because I think we're going to have a repeat question, and I think Thomas might reach through the internet from Poland and murder me.
Oh man,
We might have a double-
if we do that, I'm
double
gonna
mailbag and
fucking
big show
fuck you
questions.
up good, man.
You have to get on a plane in order to do that, Tomas.
That's right.
I'm gonna fucking teleport or something.
What's
Use
first
time
up?
travel and kill you in the past. All right. First question from Bulky. This is a very hard question for Kevin.
Oh, God.
And he asks, pay attention, Kevin. Who would Kevin actually trade up for? And he can't say no one or give a non-answer. He has to give a specific answer.
Oh,
Would you like to take a shot? Would you like to take a shot of Drano before answering?
oh, God. I just felt a tightness in my chest. Jesus. There we go. I've been saved by the Polish cannon.
There you go, Polish cannon! Takes us over the edge, and we are 24 weeks away. With the message,
Corey
Thomas,
White.
fuck up Ralph's good arm.
Jesus Christ.
Polish cannon.
All right. Well, while Ralph's working on that, you got an answer for who you want to
shit.
trade up for?
I am going to assume that the Saints have to keep this person and that they can't just draft somebody and then somehow trade them in order to acquire picks later. I am going to say, give me the linebacker Arvell Reese out of Ohio State.
Yeah, nice. That'd be cool.
Just because, again, Cam Jordan is either moving on or Demario Davis is moving on. It might be moving on after the next season. We should get a linebacker in place anyway. This guy could potentially play on the edge. Who knows? I have been told he has that sort of versatility, and he's that highly touted. So let's go.
You know, I feel like I insulted.
That does not mean I am endorsing trading up.
Hold on. I stepped away for 2 fucking minutes here. You get a donation from the Polish Cannon, and you have made 0 jokes. You've made 0 jokes about the account called Polish Cannon. Are you effing serious, guys? I am supremely disappointed. Supremely, Kevin, especially in you. I mean, for crying out loud.
Did they spell Polish correctly, Tom?
Yeah.
The jokes are writing themselves. I'm at my refrigerator getting another drink, and I'm screaming and flailing my arms in the air because I'm nowhere near the microphone as you're telling me that the guy or the girl, I don't know, Polish guy, you got killing me. My God.
Does your mom listen to the podcast, Thomas?
I tell you what, if you would like, listen,
at least that's sweet, but okay.
Would you like to? So it sounds like you would like to have a celebration. No.
Honestly,
It sounds like, Dave, you would like to have a celebration, a moment of celebration for the first Polish cannon in over 150 years.
Well, we know that Ralph hates the Cajun cannon. How does he feel about the Polish one?
I don't fear the Polish cannon because I know it would never work. So I don't hate the Polish cannon like I hate the Cajun cannon. Thomas, has Poland ever won a war in the history of Poland?
I mean, World War II. Ralph.
Thomas, is Iga Swiatek, is she the Polish cannon?
I guess you can call her that. Yeah, I need to ask my mom. She's like her biggest fan, man.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna drink the ice frosty citrus. Smells pretty good.
Okay, enjoy that.
Ralph is icing himself.
Enjoy that.
Oh my God, Kevin! It tastes like a dirty bathroom with like a citrus. Like when you go into the bathroom and it's disgusting, but it kind of smells like citrus. That's what it tastes like. Absolutely.
Okay, so it smells like somebody.
7. What's that? Or 7, Ralph? Give it a score.
It's an 8. It's an 8 because it gives me tingles because I'm allergic to some citrus things. So I can feel the little tingle. I don't need like the allergy shot or anything, but I can feel my tongue starting to tingle.
I mean, you could have said Thomas forgot to log out of his OnlyFans account. Like, you could have got a million different ways with that joke. Like, you guys really disappointed me.
Well, you know what we did get though was I feel like I was hard on Kevin, but like he gave a great football answer. I feel like I need to couch this now. I feel like I need to backtrack. Kevin's predictions are always awful. When he's talking about the draft, he is on point. Like that was a solid answer.
No, that's true. It did take 20 minutes
to walk that back.
To get actual football. Kevin. Yeah, it took 20 minutes into this podcast to get actual football analysis. So if you made it this far,
people don't come here for that. Come on,
that's probably true. That's probably accurate.
On brand. Thomas, what's next?
All right, next question, by the way, 80 bucks from the second drink. Toxic P asks another trade-up question.
Jesus.
Question is, I fucked up, don't worry. Kevin, if the Saints get a late round pick as compensation for Derek Carr, would you consider trading... would you consider using that pick to trade up?
This is just Kevin torture rack tonight in the question segment.
No. I would not consider you. Listen, the Saints could get a 5th. They could get a 6th. They could somehow get a 7th. It doesn't matter. The last pick that the Saints have in the 2026 draft is like pick 189. Yeah, it's pick 189. It's in round 6. So even if the Saints somehow got pick 207 for Derek Carr, I would still say hang on to pick 207. Don't bundle it up with something else to move up. Keep pick 207.
Here's a question for you, Kevin. Let's say the Saints get a 3rd round pick for Derek Carr, and they trade down with the Rams to 13. So they end up with 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 fourths, and 2 fifths. Will you be excited about all the picks, or will you need to drink yourself calm because you know Mickey Loomis is about to get really stupid and trade back up and burn half of them?
See, always with the negative vibrations with you. Always with the negative waves. We got to knock that up. Listen, if we get if we come out of here with 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, and 2 fourths, the entire podcast the following Tuesday is going to be me in a maroon shirt tweaking my own nipples.
Whoa, that's what it's going to be. A good time, Kevin.
It's going to be 90 straight 90 straight minutes.
I'm back in. I want us to trade down.
There we go.
Damn.
I pulled you back in, Andrew. Thank you.
All right, Thomas, what's next?
All right, final question of the show belongs to the usual suspect, the GOAT of the question segment, Saints Rabbit. He asks, what sagely advice from your own experiences would you tell Kevin to never do on a date or dating in general?
Was this done on purpose? Like
all of these are. Why is this Kevin theme?
This wasn't on the rundown. Also,
the people love Kevin in it. Kevin is the king of the off season.
That's right.
I'm the king of the. That's the story of my life. It's a sports podcast during the off season, though. That's when Kevin shines.
I mean,
not during the season.
I think the problem with this question is that you're asking it to the 3 other guys on this podcast, and 3 of us we've got like probably 40 or 50 years of marriage collectively under our belt, and we have been out of the dating game forever. So everything I've heard is that the game has changed.
The game has changed. Yeah, it's right. So I'd rather be dead than single, Dave. But I will say this.
Earmuffs, Kevin. Earmuffs.
No. Ralph saying he'd rather be dead than single. I might as well. Where's a sharp object? Somebody keep the sharp objects away from me.
I've given Kevin. I have honestly given Kevin advice, and he's honestly taken it to heart.
Maybe that's the issue, man.
Well, no, I mean, like,
I'm not talking about Kevin. I'm talking about me. I'm crippled and damn near 50, and I can barely work my phone. Like, I cannot be single, and I couldn't function like Kevin. He can survive and make it
in the morning.
That's right. Hold on. Oppenheimer wants to know.
He's asking about the donation, Mark. $80 away, Oppenheimer.
You only need
$80 away from a second shot. We've already hit the first. And who has the highest donation so far?
Huda Golfer with 50. Huda Golfer with 50.
Huda Golfer with 50. But anyway, so
I mean, like, I gave Kevin advice, and I told him, next time you get involved with a woman, maybe don't, maybe play it cool, maybe lay back a little bit.
Use your tongue.
And then he ended up doing that, and it still bit him in the ass. So what the hell do I know? What do I know?
Here's my advice, Kevin. And I think we can all agree. I think we can all agree that I married up, as Don Meredith said about Mel Brooks when he looked at Mel Brooks and Anne Bancroft. He said, I don't get that deal. I know people when they see me and my wife out in public, and I'm limping either right in front of her or right behind her. I know people look at us and they say, I don't get that deal. I understand that. But what I'm telling you is, in order for me to get here, I had to plow through so many bad dates. Like, you got to make a spreadsheet. You got to commit.
I didn't know where he was going with the word plow. Right. That was right there.
You got to commit. Sally, I need a
you plowed, huh?
You got to commit in 2026. You got to make a spreadsheet. You got to go on at least 75 dates. You got to. You just got to
75. Oh my God.
That's
Okay.
my advice.
So Kevin, we need quantity over quality. Kevin is what Ralph is saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen. I think if
Cast the bigger
Kevin's-
net, cast the wider net.
If
Actually,
Kevin's
what
draft
he's saying is to trade down. Trade down. Yeah. Acquire more draft picks and trade
if
down.
Kevin's draft
and date more.
strategy is cast the wide net, and the more picks you have, the more times you reach in the cookie jar, the more likely you are to have something that comes in return from those attempts at reaching in the cookie jar. So I think the volume play is where it's at with you, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we should marry. Pardon the pun here, but I think we should marry your draft strategy with your dating strategy and see if that can return something where you're just a serial dater. And from 1 week to the next, it's, rapid fire, different person after different person. So
Fuck you.
STD after STD, man.
that's right.
No, he can get to know them.
If
To
you
know
come,
them.
you best come hard.
I love.
Whoa!
The evil
Wow.
empire continues.
Oppenheimer! $60 shockings. $20 away. The new MVP.
I think, Kevin, I think we should
Hudak
change
Golfer,
the.
drop a 20 in here, and you get
Drop
to
the
take the
hammer,
lead
Hudak
back,
up. Drop the hammer, Hudak
and
up.
Ralph has to take a shot.
Don't drop a 20.
How
Just drop
far are we
100.
away?
Let's end this.
20.
Let's put Oppenheimer,
Coffee.
put him to bed, tuck him in, kiss him goodnight.
Oh, gross.
Wait, if he drops 100, does Ralph have to take 2?
Oh, I can. Well, the story time will be so long. I'll have plenty of time to go down and get another one.
Might be true.
So let's get to it. Story time.
Of the
Mardi
week.
Gras. Okay.
Of the week.
Dave and Ann, I
Who's
saw
going?
the pictures.
Who's going? Me or you, Andrew?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll go first, and I'll let you color in as you want, Dave. So my kids had never been to Mardi Gras. They had never been, and so there was a thought of, hey, do you guys want to? We had a long weekend. We were off Friday. I don't really know why. It was like a teacher work day, and then President's Day, the kids were off for that. So we had like a long 4-day weekend, and so we went to Baton Rouge. And I had actually my kids had never done Mardi Gras, and I've never done Mardi Gras in Baton Rouge, and I haven't done Mardi Gras in New Orleans honestly in like 20 years, in a long time. So it's just, as much as we come home, and we prioritize the holidays and Saints games. So like Jazz Fest is another one as my kids get older that I'm going to want to come back and do. But, so we get to Baton Rouge, and the first parade that we do on Friday night is like a neighborhood parade. It is, what do you want? It's a Baton Rouge parade. If you've ever been, it was. The kids were loving it. They were like, hey, this is really fun. We're catching beads. This is cool. The vibes are good. But I was just like, as someone who went to Mardi Gras parades in New Orleans, most of my life, most of my young, just teenage years, I'll say, it was sad and sorry. The next day I did another Baton Rouge parade. This one was much better. It was Spanish Town. That was on Saturday. In hindsight, I should have just gone. I didn't realize Lane Kiffin was riding, and he had a big tiger float that would have been amazing to see. So, yeah, we should have just come down for Endymion. We didn't. So we did Spanish Town and stayed in Baton Rouge, and that was fine. But I was kind of telling my son, Cullen, I was like, you need to, if we're here, like, I got to drive you to New Orleans. Like, we have to experience a Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans. So I texted Dave, and Dave was very, very welcoming, very kind. He was like, yeah, why don't you just drive in? And what would it, the last thing I wanted to do was deal with parking and figure out like where I was going to hang out. And so we end up going to Dave's house, drop my car off there, and Dave drives us in, and I'm riding with Dave's family. So I walk in, and my son Cullen walks in too. So it's the two of us. The rest of my family stayed in Baton Rouge. And right out of the gate, I walk in, and Dave's surly. Like right immediately. I can tell he's in a bad mood. I could tell something's wrong.
I know where this is going.
And it turns out there was like a mystery about who ate the Gushers. So literally, he's surly with his family, and I can't tell if it's like a bit, like he's pretending to be mad because it's Dave and it's funny, or is he actually mad? Is he legitimately pissed at his family? And I'm asking his wife, Erin, I'm like, is he really pissed? Is this a bit? She doesn't really know, but she's like, I think he's pissed. And so he's going off on his kids about who ate the Gushers. Everyone's denying it. Everyone's denying who ate the Gushers.
No. The problem was that I was accused of eating the Gushers, like which I did not do, never did.
They were saying that you didn't remember eating them because you had so much.
They felt like I had a. Yeah, it was the night of it was the night after we rode in Tux.
Who else would do it, man? Come on, Dave. Be honest with us. Don't lie to us.
My son was another. What do you call it? Not culprit. What do you call it? What do a criminal? Not I don't know. Anyway,
a villain.
Yes, thank you. And then
his next single.
Like my daughter, I
didn't eat them.
What?
I didn't eat them.
I know you didn't.
Yeah,
We've had some. Yeah.
Wait, did you uncover who did it? Have you found the culprit?
No. But it wasn't.
Is there any chance the Gushers fell to the floor and the dog ate them?
There's a good chance that something could have happened to him and something was done to cover them up. And
that's a lame excuse.
But my son claims he doesn't eat them, and I believe him. He just came in here now and emphatically said he didn't even eat them, and I know that I didn't eat them. So
who else eats the Gushers?
It could have been my daughter. It could have been my daughter, or like I said, it's like somebody else could have done something and covered it up, and maybe the dog got to it, and maybe somebody covered up the dog getting to it. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Do you eat Gushers one at a time, Dave? Well, my son, he opens the pack and just takes them all in his hand and just shoves them all in his mouth at one time.
That's ridiculous. That is a psycho move.
Oppenheimer taking us over the edge.
Well, now that's not all the story time, though, Andrew.
Well, no, we're gonna wait for Ralph to take his shot.
Oppenheimer said it was Dave guilty as charged. Also, thanks to Jason Champagne for earlier $12.83 tip with the message happy shocking Mardi Gras. Thanks, Jason.
It smells like bad coffee.
That's an 8. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Coffee whiskey should be outlawed. Oh God.
Post your rating in the chat, guys.
I give it an 8. It's disgusting. You ever get coffee in your little Keurig and it something goes wrong and it just tastes like really disgusting. That's what it tasted like. Oh. Like that mixed with whiskey. Oh, terrible.
All right. So anyway, we get into the car. Colin's excited. He's about to see a New Orleans Mardi Gras parade. I am. It's a bit awkward in the car. Like it's uncomfortable. Dave's still going. He's mad.
How long is this going on? Like, give us a time window.
Well,
20 minutes.
We're driving to Toth, uptown New Orleans. So, we're in the car for 20 minutes. And the kids are screaming. They didn't do it. Dave is,
it was a ploy.
He seems very angry.
Exaggeration.
It was a ploy to make Dave mad.
Anyway, so we get to the parade. They have a great setup. It's Toth. There's tons of people there. It's uptown.
This is a 40-year family spot that we've been setting up for Toth.
It was a good spot. Everybody was very friendly. Everybody was very welcoming. So it was a good time. And Cullen had a friend from school that came down from Charlottesville. It was a guy. His dad is from New Orleans. He went to the same high school as me, actually. And his dad was from there, and so he brought his family down as well. And Cullen got to hang out with his buddy, and they were kind of walking up and down and having a good time. So yeah, it was like a big block party. Toth, super cool parade. It's actually, I don't know that I've ever been to Toth because usually I would go to Endymion. Last time I was doing Mardi Gras, I was housed at Endymion and sleeping off a hangover. So by the time Toth came, I wasn't awake yet. So it was my first time doing that one, but it was a lot of fun. Yep, caught some stuff, hung out with Dave for a while, hung out with his family. We did run into Nick, who is known on Discord and in the podcast as Cook Duke. So while I'm walking up, I was asking Dave. I asked Dave. I was like,
no, on the ride, on the apparently awkward, uncomfortable car ride to the parade, Andrew randomly brought up. He was like, "Hey, you still get recognized for being on the podcast?
Does anyone ever see you and say like, Dave from the show?" And yeah.
And honestly, I was like, honestly, like it's been a little bit it's been a while. It's been a minute. Like I can't think of any time recently or whatever. And so we're hanging out at the parade route or whatever. And my family's got a separate porta potty on a flatbed truck that we set up a block away so we can all go to the bathroom whenever we want. And I'm walking over there to the bathroom, and of course I get a tap on my shoulder, and the guy says, "Love the podcast, big fan of the podcast." And I said, "You got to be shitting me," because in my mind, like literally an hour ago, Andrew just asked me if I had when was the last time I've been recognized, or if I get recognized, and literally an hour after that, boom, it happens, and I'm like, you got to be shitting me. And I started talking to him and asked him who he was, and I said, you know what, Andrew's with me. He's down the street with his son for a minute. We'll come by together to prove that this is real and this is really happening. And so that was pretty funny. I thought that was
this
is happening. Coincidental. Very coincidental.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. Fun to meet him. Fun to hang out. So we had a good time. I'd say one of the highlights was coming back after the parade ended. Dave gave us a ride back, and we got to listen to a lot of Little Pear. At first, on the ride down, his son Dylan wasn't really into it. He was like, "No, don't play my music." I think maybe he was a little embarrassed. Maybe he just wasn't feeling himself. It turned out that he had just released an album the week before, so we kind of warmed up with some of the old hits. And then, we I think he started to see our reaction. That we were kind of bumping to it, that we weren't mocking him, And so he's like, oh, they're into it. So then he's kind of warming up. Okay, maybe I will test out my new material with them, my new album, see how they react to that. But yeah, it was a good time. I think my son was impressed. He liked Lil Pear. And, I was telling him, like, you've got to create a jingle, a song for the podcast. And I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm just going to say he threw out some lyrical content. He said some things about Kevin. He said some things about Ralph. And they felt it was some lyrical genius. I'm not going to, he was spitting some bars. And I was like, you got to capture that. So he wrote it down in his notes app in his phone. But I'm expecting big things. I mean, like, Dylan,
capture that.
I don't know if he's listening, but Dylan, you gotta finish this song. You gotta make it happen. You gotta get your dad to send it to Ralph. Hopefully not through his cell phone, because we know that audio is always terrible. Find a better way to do the audio. Get it to Thomas, and that this could be big. This could be our next jingle.
Is the album available
happy
on
hour
Apple
and
Music?
DJ Burr collaboration.
Yes. Yeah, it's on Apple Music. Yeah.
All right, because and listen, if he ever meets my son, he can't do that modesty stuff. My son is all about Little Pear.
Well, to that
new music will be excited.
Your son's gonna fuck him up.
To your point, Ralph. Actually, that's what I was going to say. To your point, I'll brag on him a little bit, or embarrass my son a little bit. Last weekend was the first weekend of Mardi Gras, and we went to parades, and they had a full day of parades. I think it was Saturday, and we were out on Napoleon Avenue, and my son was out there, and this group of 6 girls recognized him somehow. I didn't even know how, and ran across the street and were like, "Oh my God, are you Little Pear?" Giggling and freaking out like he was Elvis.
Your son's a player.
And like, "Oh my God, are you Little Pear?" And they're like, and he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, can we take a picture?" Blah, blah, blah. And they took a quick picture. Then they ran across. And then like 45 minutes later, or whatever, they got like a little bit more I don't know, maybe they had a couple of drinks or they got a little liquid courage or they just got ballsier. But then they came across, I'm kidding, they were like 13. But they came across the street again and they were like, oh, can we take a bit? And they took like a group. First, my son was rude to them. He's like, you already got a picture. And my wife and I were like, Dylan, are you kidding me? You are not going to be rude to quote unquote fans. That is absurd.
Right.
Only you can be rude to fans, Dave.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
I'm never rude to fans. Hey, yeah. Look, ask
My
Cook.
parents got mad at me for being rude to fans.
But anyway, it's wild because like he's out in public and he's getting recognized like he's some sort of like child celebrity star at 13 years old. So it's a little disturbing to me. I'm
It's
a
like
little
an episode of
worried,
the Brady Bunch, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm a little worried he's going to be like Jason Bateman or something.
Oh, wow. Jason Bateman worked out okay.
He did work out okay. I was kidding.
That was story time
Of the week.
Wait, and then also this is just
What did I miss,
also,
Dave? Did I miss anything?
No, you got it all. Also, I just want to say to Enriquez and to Toxic P, who both had signs out on the route for me, and I saw them. Hopefully, I got them and hooked them up. I always try to pre-package stuff so that I can react quickly when I see people. But it was good to see you out there. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Hail Tux. And also the news about the Tux stuff. Like, look, I get that. That's a very specific thing that does not represent our crew whatsoever. To be quite honest with you, I find Tux to have one of the most diverse and laid back and open-minded crews of, especially compared to other old line Mardi Gras crews. Tux is very forward thinking and. Not that I should have to apologize, but
I feel like when I was a kid, that happened all the time. Where like floats got really aggressive throwing stuff.
Wow.
Like
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
No.
I'm talking about.
I don't know if you know what he's talking about, Rob.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the potentially racist, throws or whatever with the guy and the Barbies whatever. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but that's not. I would hope people don't judge the entire crew of Tux on that guy.
No.
No. I just think the thing
Only
I found,
judge Dave.
the thing I found funny about the entire thing are city officials acting, well, this is reprehensible. And I'm like, well, yeah, it is reprehensible. Meanwhile, Tuesday night, you're going to go to a ball and bow down before. And you know what? I'm actually, somebody else on Twitter has already said this. I know somebody else on Twitter has already said this because I read it and I liked it and I think I retweeted it. But you're going to have elected officials go and bow before Comus and Momus or Proteus or whoever the hell it is, and those clowns chose to go out of business than allow black members into the club. But yet somehow they still get some. It's a big to-do, folks.
I'll say if somebody at the Mardi Gras ball, if they go up to Gail and say, Gail, lower the concession prices at the Superdome during the Mardi Gras ball, DM me. I'll give you a gold lifetime membership to the podcast. You just tell Gail to lower the concession prices.
I'll just say this. I mean, I haven't been to Mardi Gras in a couple decades, and it was formative for me growing up. I loved it, and it was really cool to see it through my kids' eyes, and they really enjoyed it because it was their first one. But yeah, it's a bummer that something like that grabs the headlines, and obviously, like it's terrible, right? And like you should, I mean, I don't know what that guy was thinking, but it's a shame that's what grabs the headlines, because for me, like Mardi Gras is all about community, and it's all about like New Orleans coming together, and just that's what's always been so amazing about New Orleans to me is, in its best moments, right? It's all about celebrating life, celebrating each other, community, connection. And like, what a more beautiful expression of that than Mardi Gras. And man, I haven't done it in 2 decades, but it was formative for me. And to come back and do it, it was awesome. I had so much fun. And it's a bummer to me because like, we kind of lose the plot there. We kind of lose what Mardi Gras is all about. And, but yeah, like, anyone who was at Toth that would have experienced what I've experienced would have said the same thing. Like, this is amazing. People coming together. Everyone's having a great time. So Anyway.
Yeah,
That's
it
my
was,
2
and
cents
the Saints had their official Twitter account had incredible Mardi Gras. Justin Reed threw he apparently took
I saw
Cam
that.
Jordan's
That
king
was
cake,
awesome.
the entire king cake, and threw it. Cam Jordan was mad. I saw Sean Payton was on the parade route. And the Saints were like, "Look, it's an old friend, and it's
Yeah.
Sean Payton hanging
He
out."
was at Buddy's house for some reason.
So it was incredible. It was incredible, and the vibes will be good. Hopefully, the weather will be good. Mardi Gras Day, and everybody can have a great time. Thomas, recap everybody who donated.
All right. So speaking of donations, San Antonio Saint, who that he donated just now $10 with the message San Antonio Saint in the house. So thanks to everyone who donated. San Antonio Saint, Polish Cannon. General Trade on then some crazy names tonight. I wonder if it's the same person or not.
I wonder why. I don't know. How many OnlyFans accounts you got?
Also, I forgot to mention that we have 24 weeks to go for Ralph's crippled run. We're on a 132-week donation streak.
Mario Bates weeks away.
Let me go back to thanking everyone who donated. Thanks to Jason Champagne, to Big Nickel.
I went with Corey White.
To Who Dat Golfer, and to the MVP for the 5th time this season.
Come on!
At the last hour, overtaking Who Dat Golfer for the MVP lead quiz.
What the fuck?
The one and only LSU Sith Lord, Oppenheimer. Congratulations.
I think we should change the day and time every week, and then Oppenheimer has to come in at like 10 minutes left. And
Let's do one at like 7 a.m. on a Friday.
Well, Thomas wants us to do a European version.
Yeah,
of the
we should do
podcast
that
where
one day. Yeah,
we go at like 1 p.m. We might do that.
Right.
So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. We appreciate everybody who donated and the real MVPs who stayed till the very end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show and made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show better. And don't forget to follow us on socials and wherever you get your podcast. Thanks to Dave, Andrew, Kevin, and Thomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back and forth. Until next time, the bar is closed.